And now, the Mickey Mouse Club presents Annette. Today's episode, The Missing Necklace.
For heaven's sakes, let's get this silly game over before supper's announced.
I'll follow you on my harmonica.
Well, that'll be fine.
How will I know my love? How will I know my darling? How corny can you get?
Laura, please.
How will I know he's mine? How will I know my love? When he walks. Come on, everybody, soup's on. Help me to find him. Thank goodness supper was announced, so we didn't have to listen to any more of that dull song she was trying to sing.
I'll get you something to eat.
Annette! Well, where are you going, dear?
Well, I was just...
Oh, you better go on out there before everything's gone.
Oh, there's Annette.
Hey, Annette, grab yourself a plate and come on over here with us.
Oh, I'll take care of your coat for you.
Thank you. Stevie should have been born in the days when knighthood was in flower.
What'd I do now, Pet?
And wear shining bright armor and rescue damsels in distress.
Oh, come now, Laura. Just because I asked Annette to join us.
Really, Steve, the way you're fussing over her, I'm beginning to think she is a kissing cousin.
Could be. You know, her family and mine have been friends for years. In fact, Lila McLeod went to school with my mother.
How convenient.
Sit here, Annette.
Got room for one more?
The more the merrier. I'll get another chair.
Oh, sit here, Stevie. We were just talking about you. Yes, I know. Oh, well, you mustn't mind. In a town like this, everybody talks about everybody else. Well, and since you're new here, you're the main topic of conversation.
Don't let them scare you. They're just a bunch of silly gossips.
You ought to be flattered that everyone thinks enough of you to talk about you. Val tells me you're going to stay here from now on. I'm living with my aunt and uncle. I'll be going to Old South High. Well, so's Laura. Really? I thought you were just visiting here. Yes, in a way. My mother and father are touring Europe for a couple of months, so I'm going to stay for the fall semester. Isn't that thrilling? We'll all have simply loads of fun together.
Thanks, kid. You're a pal.
Wait a minute, Steady. That's my plate.
Your plate? Gee, and here I thought you were being a good sport and bringing me a second helping.
Well...
Atta girl. Now go get yourself some more.
Gee, Steady, that's not fair.
You better get in there before everything's all gone.
Gosh, first you stand me up and bring another girl to the party, and then you eat my supper.
Now, wait a minute. I never stood you up. I didn't ask you to go in the first place. Besides, I told you it was all Mrs. Abernathy's idea.
Was it honestly, Steady?
Sure it was. I was trapped. What could I do? Now, be a good kid and go get yourself some more. And bring me some ice cream cake.
Sure, Steady. I'll be right back. What grade are you in, Annette? The 10th, I think. You think? Don't you know? Well, I'll have to see the principal to find out for sure. I've been going to a country school. I've been going to a private school. We're way ahead of the public schools. I'll be in your room, won't I, Stevie?
Yeah, I guess so. How about some ice cream cake?
I'd love some.
I'll get it for you, Laura. Let me.
Just a tiny bit, please.
I'll get it.
Laura, you're wonderful. How do you do it? Do what? You know what. You've got every boy in town jumping through hoops. We sure wish we had your technique. That's my secret, darling.
Here you are.
Oh, you don't expect poor little old me to eat all that. Here, Val, you take this. And you keep that one, Stevie. Oh, Drew, be a lamb and get a couple more for yourself and Moselle.
Oh, sure thing.
And Jimmy, would you please be a dear and take the plates?
Okay. Oh, sorry. Here, Annette, you take this one. I'll get another one.
Oh! Oh, how clumsy of me. Come on, Stevie, let's dance. Well together, don't they?
Huh? Oh, yeah, a real gruesome twosome.
Steve's nice.
Yeah. Don't be getting any ideas about him. Laura's #1 gal in his life.
She's very attractive.
Are you kidding? She's the slickest chick that ever hit this old town.
Hey, come on, let's pep up this party. Change the record. Stephen, old pal?
It's exactly 10 to 12.
10 to 12? Holy cats, I gotta get on my horse. Oh, I suppose I'll have to take Annette home?
I suppose you will.
Good night. Come on, Annette, it's time to shovel off.
What's the rush?
I promised Mom I'd be in by 12. And you know Mom, real curfew keeper.
Gee, it's a shame you can't stay later. The fun was just starting. I'm sorry, too. It's been wonderful.
Come on, I'll get your coat.
Good night, Annette.
Good night, Drew.
It was swell having you, Annette. Good night.
Good night, Steve. Laura. Good night. I'll show you to the door.
It's too bad she had to leave so early.
Oh, come now, Stevie. Let's not get maudlin over little orphan Annie.
You women, you're all alike. Well, let's go get some punch.
You go ahead. I want to get my necklace before I forget it. Goodbye, Annette. Bye, Steady.
See you in the Rhodes Gallery.
Bye. Goodbye. It's gone.
What's gone?
My necklace. I left it right here on the piano. Are you sure? I remember leaving it right there before I started to sing. Oh, really, Laura? You should be more careful with a valuable necklace like that. Maybe it slid off. Oh, we've looked. Someone must have taken it. Laura. Well, it's not here, isn't it? It just couldn't walk off by itself.
Oh, Laura, will you stop dramatizing everything? We'll find it when Christina cleans up in the morning.
Sure we will, Laura. You're among friends. I've been with all these kids since kindergarten. Not all of them. Laura, you don't mean to say.
How can you say such a thing? My goodness, you shouldn't even think a thing like that.
Well, all I know is that my necklace is gone, and that McLeod girl was the only one left in this room when we went out to supper. Well, she was, wasn't she?
No, but...
But what?
Next episode, what happened at school?